Hey guys, Marlon here. In this video, I will take you for a quick tour of the new Google Jamboard. Jamboard is a very good collaboration tool that teachers may use to get their students to work on projects, solve problems and issues together, and other things that may require brainstorming. In this Jamboard, group work is done in real time and most importantly, doesn't require people to be in one place to collaborate. I reviewed this app a couple of months ago and saw that it has lots of potential for distance education. First thing, we need a browser. Here I am, logged in with my account, and when I click this 9 dots or the Google Apps icon, I will see the many different stuff Google developed and available for me. Look for the Jamboard logo here. There it is. This is the icon we need to click to open and start the Jamboard. If in case you couldn't find this icon in the list, consider going to the address box and type in jamboard.google.com and then press enter. Alright, what you're seeing on your screen now are the jams that I created and those that were shared to me by other teachers and students in my past lessons and collaboration with them. This familiar jam here is the one I used in the beginning of the video. If you haven't used Jamboard before, this window is going to be empty, like this one. From here, we can start creating our first jam in this account. Imagine that this is your screen at the start of your own exploration later. I will move the cursor and mouse over this icon at the bottom right corner of the window. While your mouse is over this icon, it will say New Jam. Click this to create our new file. We just created a whiteboard here, like a space or area where people can collaborate. It doesn't require that collaborators are together in one place, especially now that we are observing physical distancing. Our communities are under lockdown or the community is being quarantined. To use this as a collaboration tool, you have to enable it first by clicking this share button here, and then a box pops up. This area here is for the email addresses of your collaborators or your students. Type those emails here, say this person, and the box changes to this. You can type some messages for your collaborators here. And also you have that option for the kind of access that you will give to people. Viewer only, or you want them to edit it with you. After clicking send, this Jamboard will notify all the collaborators via their inboxes. Okay, I'll just cancel this because I want to show you another way to share this jam. There we go back to this earlier box. This is what exactly I need. I will be sharing the link to people whom I want to edit the jam with me. If you have already set up a Google Classroom for your students, you can share the jam via a post in the Google Classroom. Just in case still doesn't have a Google Classroom, I am planning to create a quick video about this one so teachers may see how useful this can be when teaching a class online or even in normal classroom setting. This is what you will see when you're at the middle of creating a post in the Google Classroom. Title here, some descriptions or instructions for students here, and the bottom part is for the attachment to your post. You can make your jam available to students through this link button and drive button. For the link, just copy and paste it, or if you're using the drive, click this drive button there, search a jam that you want to share, and for the purpose of this tutorial, let's just pick this one. There you go. Now you are ready to do your post. Alright? Alright, fast forward when the link was shared and was clicked by students, you will see avatars popping up at this upper right corner of the window. Students are now showing up to start the collaboration while we, teachers, monitor what's going on. We can see all these activities from our own screen in real time. Before we go further, I'll give you a tour of the icons and the actions that this Jamboard allow all collaborators. This set of 3 dots here tells what actions are available for us in this jam. Alright, let's click this. And here it shows what we can do. You can name the jam by clicking this icon, then type the file name in this box here. Another way to rename the jam is through this default name at this corner of the window. Click this, change the file name. Alright, let's see. I will name our first jam as Science Mu Jam and save it. And there you go. When the jam is already completed, imagine it is already done, you can download whatever that output is as a PDF. Or you can save this frame as image, the one at the middle of your screen. And also there are few more actions this app allows, these ones. Now let's look at the top middle icon, this one. It says 1 over 1. It simply tells that we are looking at the first frame and the total number of frames in this jam is also 1. Expand this. Now we are seeing plus signs at the left and the right of our only frame. Or this plus sign here adds frame to the left, and this one at the right, of course, it will add frame to the right. Now we are seeing 2 over 3. We are the second frame of a 3-frame jam. Again, we see 3 dots here, meaning some actions are available for us. We can duplicate a frame or remove it. Let us remove the ones we just added. There you go. We are back to just 1 over 1 frame in our jam. There's a bunch of icons at the left side of the frame. We have here 6. This one here acts like a familiar laser pointer. I already used this at the beginning of this video. It functions like a normal laser when you want to point out some portions of the board while presenting or explaining. Say you are using a shared Jamboard while joined in a video conference via Hangouts, Meet, or Zoom. This enables you to be heard by others in the video conference, while at the same time everyone is seeing what you are talking about. Or this icon here is what you need if you want to add an image on the frame. Let's try using this. A pop-up window appears. Here we can select where your image will be imported from. Let's try this. Click. Find the image you need, and there it is now on your jam, waiting for an edit from other collaborators or you yourself. This one is sticky note, and let's see what it does. Click here, type in the note, and save. There you have your first note. Let me add another note here. Set a different color. This. There is our second note. If you do not want your note to appear having that colored rectangular box around it, you can just select none and then save. It will show this. Mouse over this note and drag. Pulling this would make the sticky note larger, and you can make it smaller too, like that. This also applies to the sticky notes. The next icon is select. This is used to move objects around our frame. Let's use this with the image and notes. I'll move this here, this one here, and this one here. Collaborators can do the same thing too. Okay, let's ask one of these guys here to do something on the frame. There, we can see that they are changing the positions and the sizes of the nodes. And there, somebody's even using the laser pointer, while at our ends, we are seeing everything that is being done on the frame. That avatar appearing on screen tells who among the collaborators is doing the action. This is pen. Use this on the board like a normal pen. Okay, there. You may also change the type of pen by clicking this again. As you can see, we have a number of options around here. And we can change the color too. Let's try something. There you go. If you did some mistakes on the frame, then click undo. Oh, by the way, you can only undo what you yourself did on the frame. You cannot undo those things that are done by other collaborators or your students. I am not doing what you are seeing on the screen right now. A collaborator, that one with the moving avatar, is doing it. If I undo, that won't be gone. Undoing, guys, means removing the entire stuff you made. Good thing, Jamboard has this, an eraser. With this, you can edit or erase part of the collaboration, even if that one is not something that you made yourself. Alright, I will erase some parts of what was done by another collaborator a while ago. See, I can erase it. There's also an option here where you can change the background. Let's change ours. We click this. Alright, and this is our new background. I am sure that you will choose a background that suits your frames. Say if you're teaching maths, you may want to consider this background. An example is if you want to do some point plotting activity or you want your students to collaborate on graphs. This background is a very good choice for that. This one will clear the entire frame. Alright, so that's pretty it about the basic Jamboard ideas. I am very sure that with our own creativity, we can restructure the jams to fit our lessons and our objectives. Last one, and just to give other idea on how jams can be used to summarize a lesson. Imagine I am about to end a lesson and I want to ask my students to sum up the essential ideas or some sort of assessing them whether my objectives are met. Think of this as a lesson in a class like perhaps after a reading assignment in language subjects or after introducing a new lesson in a science, maths, geography, economics, or any other subjects. We can start this assessment by saying okay guys, let's summarize the essential ideas about this Jamboard. I want you to write one question per student about the Jamboard. Make sure that the answer to your question is yes. And use pen or sticky note on this jam. After saying that, we wait for the responses and watch all of them doing things on the frame at the same time and in real time. I hope this video helps. I will be creating other content for students and of course teachers like us soon. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel so that you won't miss any when it becomes available in YouTube. By the way, Jamboard is also available for smartphones and tablets like iPad. For Android and iOS devices, there is actually a number or additional special actions that you can use when using the Jamboard. Those special actions are not actually available here when you are using your laptop. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.